welcome back to Shannon's Plants Planting Time. How are you today? In my last video, I promised that in the next video I would get into fertilization. So that is indeed what we are going to jump into today. So this video is going to be on the very basics of fertilization. With so many products available, it can cause a lot of confusion about which is the best fertilizer for you to get for your plant. There's liquid, there's granules, there's sticks, there's long acting, there's synthetic versus organic, and so on. And so you can see how it might be confusing. Over the next couple of videos, I hopefully am going to arm you with a little bit of knowledge on which would be the best fertilizer for you to get for your indoor houseplants. And yes, I am talking about indoor houseplant fertilization, not outdoor, because that is a whole different ball game. So what you need to know is what fertilizer that might be best for me might not be the best for you, because we might have different plants, different substrates, different deficiencies, and so forth. So if asked what fertilizer I use, you shouldn't just copy me, because we do have those variables. And other than that, we might have different goals. I might be trying to get my plant to push out lush, new foliage, and you might be trying to get yours to flower. So, therefore, trying to just copy what somebody else does isn't going to give you the same result in your plant. So, jumping into it, in order for something to be a fertilizer, it must list 3 nutrients. That is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. They're listed on the container or box or whatever packaging the fertilizer comes in as a number separated by 3 dashes. For example, a 10-20-10 is that percentage of nitrogen to that percentage of phosphorus and that percentage of potassium, or like a 10 or 12-0-10 is 12% nitrogen, 0% phosphorus, and what did I say, 10% potassium. This is referred to as the NPK ratio, and it means that that product is that percentage of nitrogen to that, not to that, but it is that percentage of nitrogen, that percentage of phosphorus, and that percentage of potassium, and the rest of it is just filler agents or other micro or macronutrients. But today I want to go over what does each of the NPK actually do. Well, to break it down very basically, nitrogen is responsible for plant color and is important in chlorophyll production, and this makes it primarily responsible for lush green foliage. Phosphorus is responsible for blooming, root growth, and fruiting. Potassium is responsible for overall health and plant vigor, and it makes it disease resistant. So that is the very basic kindergarten basics of what fertilization is and what those numbers mean. we're gonna get into more depth in the next couple of videos. But 3 things I want you to walk away from this video knowing is that 1, your houseplant fertilization or fertilizer needs to say for houseplants, because outdoor there are a lot more variables that factor into fertilization, such as rain, animal droppings, etc. There's just a lot more variables outside that are going to factor in, and so your houseplant fertilization regimen needs to say for houseplants on the package. Number 2, too much fertilizer can kill a plant. Not necessarily, because there are fertilizers out there that claim that they will not harm a plant, and that might be true. But number 2 is too much fertilizer can kill a plant. It can burn their roots, making it impossible for them to, of course, flourish and live. And 3, you don't need a spreadsheet to keep up with your fertilizing routine. You cannot force your plant to take up more of a nutrient than it needs. All these fertilizers that claim they are specifically for this plant or for that plant, it really is costly to you if you were to buy all of those, and it is a great marketing strategy to rake in billions of dollars in the fertilizing, industry. So you don't need a spreadsheet to keep up with fertilizing, and in the next couple of videos we're going to learn how to do it without any of that. So, like I said, next video we're going to dive deeper into fertilization, starting off with what nutrients does a plant actually need, and we're going to go into more depth about macro and micronutrients. So, and other essential things such as iron and boron and stuff like that. So, until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are ready to learn about fertilization. If not, you might not want to watch the next couple of videos. I know that this might be an odd time to start talking about fertilization, because a lot of people think that you don't need to fertilize during the winter, but I'm on the side of if the plant is actively growing, then you can fertilize. So anyway, please follow me on Instagram at ShannonCollier26. We are currently doing a giveaway of 2 Hoya, and if you look on my Instagram page, it will explain it further, and the rules and regulations will be on there. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this short, quick introduction to fertilization, and as always, I hope to see you in the next houseplant video. Bye!